I want to welcome each and every one of you to this important leadership training, whose goals are to increase your awareness of the comprehensive Africa Agriculture Development Program and its role in improving food security, strengthening strategic planning and program implementation for agriculture throughout Africa.
We are starting from the point that all of you have a lot of experiences, and we are going to share those experiences during this 1 week of interaction.
So this session, we are going to enhance our understanding of recent agricultural and food security initiatives, both in Africa, globally, and also within the region. We would also wish to appreciate the current status of food security initiatives in countries and the regional groups that are represented in this particular training. So by the end of it all, we have had some good understanding of this, and I like your expectation that we should have deep understanding for the countries represented. Now, the third objective is that we want to identify opportunities for successful implementation of food security initiatives and plans. The bad news is bad, but the bad news, when you turn it around, it gives you an opportunity. The very fact that we have food insecurity, that is the opportunity that we are right here actually thinking about strategies to be able to turn it around, to be able to come up with the good news of food security. The pot is broken, but the good news, the opportunity is that we can rebuild this particular pot. So, what is food security? Yes, Jacqueline?
I think food security is all about food availability, accessibility, and proper utilization. So it encompasses the three factors. Food security exists when all people at all times have physical and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life.
Yes?
Must have sustainable plans and policies for production.
Sustainable plans and policies for production. So we're already thinking about the production of this food so that it is accessible, is available, it utilized properly, and is available all the times for the people who need to get that. So plans and strategies around the production.
A broken pot with grass, what does it do?
It won't hold water. It won't hold water.
It can't hold food, isn't it? And therefore, because we have all said that we are leaders in our own, coming from different organizations, we must come up with strategies that can be able to what? To make the pot hold food. Let's try and see those strategies. What else was emerging from our discussions? If you look at what we have done, in terms of our expectations, there's quite a bit of some people wanting some insight on value chain and exposure to promote grain and other crop and sustainable crops. Then we have sustainable food production for my region. Others talked about design better strategies to address food security, and we have a whole line of issues on food security, policy changes in food production, networks to change in food processing, to gain knowledge, to improve food security, and then making a difference in food security. So there's another theme that is cutting across the hows and the strategies of food security. The other one is several people talked about, we want to know about CADIP. We want to know about Feed the Future. There are several of those, but the bulk, can you see all this? I know it's far, but maybe you can just see in terms of the number of cards. We are all talking about what is my contribution in food security, what are the leadership skills, how do I motivate people, how do I become a leader? It is all about leadership. This whole cluster is around leadership. Also, one or two cards we talk about form networks and begin to see who we network with. I think we had about two participants talking about that.